All right, hey guys, this is Brian Rast. I'm here for PokerVT shooting my second video. I just got started. I'm actually up a little bit already. I had a three-way all-in where I won, even though I lost the all-in on a smaller table. So, life is good. I think I'm up like $1,000 or something. So I'm just gonna, this is a PLO video. My last video was Hold'em. I'm playing like 4 PLO tables. I think right now we got 2, 5, 10, 1, 3, 6, and 1, 2, 4. They're mostly ante deep tables. So we're gonna get some deep PLO in. And on the side I have Pro Poker Tools open, so I can run stats and whatnot. All right, so I got a good hand here, double suited kings, kind of connected. I'm raising, I'm calling a re-raise. Here I'm going to c-bet this hand on the Queen 9 Deuce Rainbow board. I can pick up some cards like 3 or 6, or that I'll double barrel. Now here I have a straight but no redraw. I'm definitely not going to fold on the flop. I'm going to call one time. Let's see, now on the turn here I'm going to bet and fold if he raises me. We're pretty deep. It'd be pretty crazy for him to raise here without king, queen, king, or at least queen 9. Alright, so I have no redraw here. No, if I had like maybe clubs or a set or something, I could stick it in, and just in case he's bluffing, like with a set, you know, my straight's good or something like that. I could have that to fall back on when he has a bigger straight. But without a redraw, I'm going to give this up. I just think in that spot, he's not. I don't know this guy, but most people aren't raising and getting it in there with worse often enough to get it in with the third best straight in that spot. So I took a stab at this flop monotone board with 3 clubs, and I got called. I have the worst hand and gave up my bluff. So right here he's 3-betting me. We're pretty deep, so this could mean a lot of things. If I were to 4-bet him here, I'd essentially be getting my stack in out of position with jack high. It's not like the worst play to mix it up, but you know, my hand's fine to call and see a flop, even deep out of position. He could have any number of hands. This is a scary flop for me. I'm probably going to check and get it in, just because he definitely does not have to have aces here. But you know, this is one of those spots where every time I'm raised, every time, you know, I get it in, and he, I mean, I have 2 pair. So there's a lot of hands I'm fine against, but every time I get it in with him, I'm not in good shape. I'm really hoping he folds. So I'm crushed. I need a 5. Not a very good example of how to get your money in good in PLO there. So here, so yeah, against his hand, I'm not in good shape. He's covering my jack and my 5. Both my flush draws are good. It is what it is. It was a very bad flop for me against his hand. My general strategy in PLO is hands are very close to equity. It's a game where you have to gamble. So, you know, if I'm calling a raise and flopping to a pair and folding often, I just should probably fold pre-flop. Now here I'm in position with a very strong hand. I'm going to 3-bet and make the pot big. I am opening myself up to get 4-bet to like almost $300, which would obviously be bad, but my hand plays, the only hand that's really going to do that much is aces. My hand plays fine against aces, although obviously I don't want that to happen. So he like min re-raises, which is a strange play. I guess he's doing it to get this guy out. The question is, what kind of hand is he doing this with? No matter what, I'm almost definitely going to take notes on this hand. My hand is such that I can't really re-raise him. I'm happy just calling and seeing a flop. That's about as bad of a flop as I could have hoped for. I have 4 overs with absolutely no draws. I have to fold. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to get to see his hand to make a note there. Okay, so over here, I check called the flop with a bottom pair, backdoor flush draw, open-ended straight draw. Obviously, the turn card doesn't help me, but if he doesn't have much of a hand, if he has one pair or gut shot or something, he might just give it up because, sometimes I can't have a flush there. Now, this is a hand that I don't really like calling and playing a 4-way pot with because the ace is a little disconnected and then 10 high flush draw is not that good. But I don't mind playing heads up in position against the opener, even if it's a little behind his range. So occasionally I'll 3-bet with hands like that. Hands that play pretty good heads up in position, but don't play good in multi-way pots. Those are good hands to 3-bet with in position and PLO. I would say overall in PLO I play a little bit on the loose aggressive side, kind of similar to Hold'em, but I might play even a little looser in PLO than I do in Hold'em compared to the field. Here, if I get raised, I have absolutely no problem folding my hand. I just don't have that much going for it. And if we were a little deeper, I might consider putting in a bluff 3-bet here, but I'm just going to give this up. Now, my opinion on PLO is that on the button, I'm just willing to play a whole bunch of hands. So this hand is bad, 4, 4, 5, 10, but I'm in position. And in PLO, you can win a lot of flops in position. It turns out. So like right here, I'm in position. I'm going to take a stab at this pot. I am probably going to give up if I get played with because, I don't really have that much going for it. Backdoor diamonds, maybe hitting a 4, but a 4 could already be drawing dead. So there you go. It didn't really matter that my hand was 4, 4, 5, 10. I just had the button and I took down a pot. Okay, now this, in a 5-way pot, it is pretty likely that someone has like 9, 10. So even though I have it open in a straight draw and stuff, it's not going to be good enough. I'm going to give it up. This is the type of hand where in a heads-up pot, you can peel in position because it's a lot less likely the guy has 9, 10. He might just be c-betting you. But in a 5-way pot, someone's going to have the nuts often enough that peeling with a draw to the second nuts is just not going to be profitable. No, I don't like playing out of position in PLO, so this hand has a little going for it, but I can fold. This is a little weak. I would open this on the button right here, the ace 10 6 deuce suited the ace, but not in cutoff. Maybe if I found out a little more about this guy. In fact, I'm going to get my Hold'em manager going. If I find out a little more and find out that guy's a really big net and my cutoff is kind of like a button spot, then I think you can open it. But without knowing that, I'm going to fold. Oh, here we go. It's making it look very messy, but so it's the button. I'm going to open. Everyone's pretty deep. So here, ace, king, king, four, but no suits. It's actually not the type of hand I want to play a really big pot with, but it's strong enough to call, I feel like. Here I have a king, I have backdoor hearts. I definitely want to bet, and if I get check raised, I'm not going to fold. It's a good flop for me. Going to lead. Okay, I just got accepted on a 5-10 table. So I think we're going to get that going, and I'm going to get off this this 2-4 table in a little bit. Okay, so this is a great flop. I have a monster draw, and life is good. Now here, this guy raised me. He probably doesn't have a flush draw because I don't think he's going to raise me with too many flush draws. I have the king of diamonds in my hand. I'm going to call. I'm not giving this one up with aces and fours right now. Oh, here I have 2 queens, so he probably does not have the straight. This guy can have a lot of wraps. The deuce does not make any wraps. No, he doesn't have wraps, but I can hit a 3 or an ace. I don't hit it.